What's poppin', everybody? Thank you yet again for tuning into the channel. Back on behalf of www.ETCZAYA.com. Be sure to check out that link in the description. And this time back with a new Z-mail. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and shed a little light on this new project that we have out right now. This is the Kiction tee, a collaboration between brands Ease the Crave as well as Sneaker Rush. Big shout out to the homie King Kenny123. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel. I'll have all his stuff in the description below. You can go ahead and check him out. But this is a collaboration between the Ease the Crave brand, Sneaker Rush brand, through the helps and the vision of my homie Huss Bunny off of Instagram. So big shout out to all the parties involved. This is available now for pre-order at www.easethecrave.bigcartel.com. There also will be a link on the easethecrave.com site, so you can go ahead and click that link. It'll take you right over to the actual t-shirt. These are available for pre-order. As I said, you go ahead, lock down your pre-order, and kind of be in it to get it when it is released. So big shout out to the homie King Kenny123 again for his insights on the project. And with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to this next Z-mail. Okay, so I've been starting up a new shoe collection, but I had an issue with always getting the same colorways, which is red, white, black, and gray. I want to have a collection with all different types of shoes and colorways, but I seem to always go for the same. I know your favorite colors are pink, but how do you get yourself to not go after shoes with only your favorite color and pick a shoe that looks amazing, but isn't a color you wear every day? All right, so the question is fairly simple. You know, a gentleman having an issue with rocking the same particular colorways of shoes. And I gotta start off by saying that, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you work hard for your own money. So if that's what you wanna cop, then, you know, fuck that, man, rock out, you know? My whole thing is that if those are the colors that you like, then just try to focus on getting your collection to where you want it to be. You know, you shouldn't have to feel like you have to cop a color because you don't want to. Now, you wanting to is a totally different story. If you want to physically get different colors, then you don't need a Z-mail, or you don't need me to tell you that. Like, if you want it, then just do it. Quite honestly, like, if I see a shoe and it's pink and I like it, then I'll cop. It's not a point that I go into the store and I see a hot shoe and it's pink and I'd be like, damn, I really want that shoe, but I got a lot of pink shoes, so I'm gonna go for a different color. No, you know, I cop what I like, no matter what the colorway may be. If the colorway's dope to me, I'm copping it. And that should be the same aspect for you, man. Don't let anyone dictate to you because, oh, you only rock the same colors, then something's wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's just preference at the end of the day. And you are entitled to your preference, especially if you are your own man and you're working and you're doing your thing and you're getting your own bread. So what I would say, if you wanted to make it a little more challenging, if you're really into assorted brands, you know, try to see if you can, you know, locate all the shoes that are within those colors. I think that would be pretty dope, pretty fun. I see it all the time. Where people, you know, they may be hooked on maybe the bread colorway and they'll just cop everything in the bread colorway. Again, nothing wrong with that. That's just your personal preference. So for me, it's just, you know, it's based on what you like. Don't let anyone else dictate to you what to cop, you know, especially me. You didn't really need a Z-mail to tell you this. I think you kind of knew this already, but I appreciate the question anyway. But for the most part, man, do what makes you happy at the end of the day. Whatever makes you happy, that should be what you should be focusing on. That being said, I appreciate the question. If anyone else would like their question answered, ETCZAYA_X_0712@yahoo.com. Go ahead and hit me up. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. Catch you on the next email. Peace.